Hey, what's up, Lounge Lizards? Welcome to another episode of Legions Lounge. It's been a while. It's episode 99, kids. 99. You know what that means? I better get started on episode 100. That's what that means. Figure something out. Hey, listen, if anybody's got, if anybody's got wants to throw us a video, I feel weird asking for that, but if anybody's got something nice to say about, or not nice to say, I'll play it. I don't care. About the show, depending on who you are. Hit us up with vertical, horizontal, I don't care, whatever you want to do. But yeah, episode 100 is coming up.
How should they send that in, Trevor?
That's an excellent question, considering the fact that I just thought of it now. I don't know, but you can
stay tuned for details.
But you can you know how to hit me up on Messenger or Instagram. So, just let me know that hey, I've got one, and I'll put up a Dropbox or something, and we can put it all in a Dropbox.
Yeah, I think it'd be great to have, little 30 to 60 second max, maybe videos about favorite memories, favorite episodes, any kind of message you want to send. That'd be fun.
You want to draw something, you want to take a picture, you want to sing a song, whatever you want to do. That'd be great. We'd appreciate it. Love you guys. You're the reason we're here every Monday. And you're the reason we're here every Monday too. That's coming up. I don't know what date that's going to be, because I think we were scheduled for Memorial Day to be our next show. And I know,
is that the next?
I think so. Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
I think everybody's going to be a little busy probably on Memorial Day. So
yes, it is.
I honestly will probably be around.
You know what? We all said this last year, and I think we did it on Memorial Day because we're all like, meh.
I mean,
I don't know.
It's not, like if it was Sunday night or something, it might be a little bit of a different story, but it's still like a night before work, right? Like, I
think a lot of people are doing like Sunday night. I think we usually do, like, if we have people over for barbecue or whatever, it's usually Saturday or Sunday or something. Yeah. Just the weekend, not Monday necessarily. Yeah. So not actual Memorial Day. So maybe we'll keep it at that. And then it's going to be the day after a couple of people's birthday too. So
that's right.
And the real Star
Wars Day. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The 26th. Yeah.
There you go. So maybe we'll be back in 2 weeks. We'll see, kids. We'll see. Stay tuned.
Make sure you're subscribed, and so for sure.
Yeah, exactly. If you're new,
or we'll delay it because we don't have anything planned for the 50th episode, and we'll say, well, it's late. It's Memorial Day.
That's a distinct possibility. That is my excuse, and that's why I set that up, so that if I don't have anything done or ready to go, we'll push it off.
I wonder
we'll
if
do 99 and a half on Memorial Day, and then we'll do 100.
Yeah, there you go.
Something like that.
I wonder if anybody caught my little Easter egg in the beginning of the episode. The pre.
That was great. Go back and watch it and let us know if you saw.
Start the video from the beginning.
That's right.
And see if you catch anything before the little video credit thing.
StreamYard's really got to fix that shit because that's really weird. But whatever. If you're new to the show, hi. I'm Trevor, 1/6 Shooter. With me, as always, my co-host Bill at the Dorklair, or Dorklair, depending on where you are, and Nate Strong. Excuse me, nostril sticking for some reason.
Hello.
At Corona4 on the Grams, and just put out a really, really nice pic with Conan, right? Or was that the Barbarian?
Conan.
Really quick. It was Conan.
Yep,
okay,
Conan.
Cool.
Conan. Yep. Thank you.
Very nice. Very
Check
nice.
It out. Leave a comment.
Before we get started, take a second, hit that like button, smash it, crash it, bash it, whatever you got to do. And super chats are always appreciated. Not necessary. We read a lot of comments, but if you really want your comment across, we like the super chats. StreamYard, as bad as it is, isn't free. And we got to pay for that. Plus, we do giveaways and stuff like that. We just gave away a Ganesha last episode. Congratulations to Brandon and Brendan. Sorry, Pickens. So we do that periodically. I don't think I have anything lined up for tonight. We'll see as the night goes on. Maybe we'll get something. But Nate, who we got in the chat?
Let's see here.
Got 58 people so far. It's good. Pretty good. Respectable.
How about the tippy top? We got Rob Zamora with a hey-o. Next up, Terrence.
Okay, I gotta stop you at Terrence. I actually think I was talking to Bill about this. Terrence says, I think I should be the official bartender of the Legions Lounge. You are now the official bartender in Legion's Lounge. We may do something with that. Like if you want to put a drink recipe together or something, maybe
I was going to say the same thing
for the first minute of the show and give us a little drink, the drink of the week, and the recipe. I'd be down with that.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I was just thinking just concoct the official drink of the Legion's Lounge.
Well, that would be cool too.
Each episode,
what we should do is we should have it
LegionsCon.
Something we reveal at the end of each episode, like the next episode's drink. Okay, so it's like at the end of the episode, here's the next drink and here's the recipe.
Okay,
and when we're live on the next week, everybody has that drink in hand.
Well, not everybody. Everybody doesn't drink, and we don't encourage you to drink. But if you
who
want to
drink,
if not,
partake.
Maybe Terrence can do some non-alcoholic drinks as well, or suggest some non-alcoholic mixers or something. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
I love it though. Great ideas. Let's see. Brian Carr is up next with a big Schmerber, who we'll have here soon on screen with us. Blake, aka Recon Rage, is up. Blake. Jay's Toy Collection in the UK. JMax77.
Hey, what's up, Jay?
New to Mythics. What is up? Hey, we know that guy. Sorry. Tom, I'm TJ Williams. What is up, Tom? Cloud.
Happy birthday to Tom. Actually, Tom's birthday was just the other day.
Happy birthday, Tom. Nice.
I won't out him as to his age, but happy birthday, Tom.
Heinrich Hoffman, Kirby, Jeremy Govier, James Samudio, Chris Johnson had a birthday recently too. Hello, Chris, and happy birthday again. Jesse just shelved it. Mr. Ryan Clark, Brian Lynn Carver Customs. Speaking of Brian Lynn and Carver Customs, if you all have seen his latest announcement about the upcoming CarverCon, he's going to be revealing details of that soon. So that's super exciting. Happy for him.
Yep. I think he's the next guest on Just Shelve It, actually. They scooped him up.
Next Sunday, yeah. Mm-hmm. Speaking of,
so congratulations
Curtis Ackerman.
All right, let's all do it.
You want to take a break here and just pause for...
We're not singing, though. We're not singing. No. Happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Curtis.
Yeah.
And I was going to say, Trevor, when you said we don't have anything to give away, that's okay, because we all actually got the gift of Curtis Ackerman today, according to his quote.
That's right. So, I asked if there was a gift receipt with that, just in case.
You never know.
It doesn't fit or it doesn't go with the decor or something like that. You never know.
Yeah, that's good call out there. Let's see. Where did we leave off? William Husted, what's up, William? Legends Collector 1321. Joe Gonzalez.
DM tonight.
Hello.
Very nice. Nicely done.
Chris Collier, Van Johnson, Jesse Marshall, Noir, Kaiser FX. What's up, Alberto? Wholesome Warlock. Jordan, what's going on?
Who lets him?
Figure Girl. What's up, stuff? Faust 6, Ben K. Mr. Ryan Clark, what's going on? Simone Barreto. Josh Brown, Stacy Lynn, Jen, aka Lucky Sprinkles, Dope, Romero, the Toy Hunter, what's up? Texas 1911, and our boy Kevin Maboots. Good evening, Legions Lounge parishioners. Sit back, grab a drink, and enjoy the show. Cheers, Scott.
Thanks, Scott. Where's Gracie going to be at my house on Saturday?
Oh, is that right?
I missed that. What happened? Did I put out an invitation? I don't know.
Oh, if so, I missed mine apparently.
But hey, come by, man. Yeah, please. That'd be cool.
Let's see, Michael Morales, Big Greg, Brendan Higgins, Alberto Magana. And Blake with a super chat. Hanging in the lounge is always a great way to wrap up my Monday. I appreciate you, Trevor, Nate, and Bill. Thank you, Blake. We appreciate you too, brother.
Hell yeah, man. Cheers, buddy.
Blake, where's our Legions Lounge or LegionsCon countdown? Counting on you, buddy.
Yeah, where is the LegionsCon countdown, Greg?
Mirko.
Or Blake, sorry.
And I think I covered y'all. If I missed anyone, I'm sorry, but that covers it. Welcome.
Oh, for the barbecue. Wait, I thought you were having the barbecue. Did I miss that? Oh, you mean yeah. Yeah, that'll be Sunday. So you know what? I want to do that one of these days. I know some people got together at after ToyCon, New Jersey, to do a barbecue. I think it was at Brendan Higgins' house actually, and I couldn't go, unfortunately. But that'd be cool, man. There's a lot of people around here. It'd be cool to have people out here just to
you got
barbecue.
You got the perfect backyard to entertain too.
Yeah, we could do it. Do a little pool party or whatever, and hang out. We got a big table. We could all sit around and pop and swap some figures and stuff like that, like a bunch of nerds, and eat some barbecue sauce. But yeah, that'd be cool.
Just barbecue sauce.
Just the sauce. Yeah, that's
just
it.
the sauce.
Yeah, I don't cook, so no, I do actually. Love some steaks. Yeah, Brett Tidy was there. I just saw Brett Tidy Brett, with his cart. As soon as Steph and I got to where I saw Bill this weekend at Curiosity, Shop the Curiosity in Connecticut, Danbury, Connecticut, and it was a great show, man. It was really, really cool.
Yeah,
I liked it. First time I was there, and I'll definitely go back again because it's pretty close. And yep, Brett was out there with his cart and his,
that dude gets around,
figures.
man.
He was there late.
I'm sure he was first in line.
We were all in line. He showed up late.
Yeah. Truth comes out. All right. Hey, let's get on with this. We got some guests here tonight. And they were, my ass invites everybody very late, trying to figure out the show. I'm going to get better at that. I promise you it's going to happen. I'm going to schedule some people at least a few weeks in advance. But anyway, these people were good to come on because I know we're going to be talking about the LegionsCon exclusive, LegionsCon figures. They're not, there are exclusive pieces. We all know that. The Tale of the Crossroads figures, and these two people were very excited about this. Many people were, I have to say. But all right, our first guest, she's a monitor of the Mythic Legions Cabal, a regular on the Dan Who panel. Legions and Liquor is what we call it. It's Legends and Liquor, but we don't talk about Legends. We talk about Legions. Started doing photography on her IG. It's really good. She's getting very, very good. So go check that out. Welcome, Cloud Foxwell. You know her. There she is.
Hey,
hello,
Cloud. How are you?
What's up, Cloud?
I am fantastic. I need to
Excellent.
quick shout out to Jason Alexander and the guys in the Garrison Discord server. Join up if you guys want a kind of an extension of the Cabal with a little less mayhem.
Cool. Okay. All right. Cool. Discord is something like I'm on a lot of Discords, and it's not something I check regularly, and I've got to get better at because it is good. I do enjoy it there, especially like that you can talk live and stuff like that. It's kind of cool. So.
Yeah, I get very lonely being home alone, so Discord has been like a saving grace for me.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, for sure. All right, our next guest. He's the host of the always entertaining, fun, and informative New to Mythics, and now I think every other Sunday. I got that right? The New to Mythics Live on YouTube, as well as the co-host of Saturday Morning Toy Collector. Please welcome Greg Schmerber. There he is.
Hello.
What's up, Greg?
You should have wore your shirt tonight.
The greatest, chillest opening of any show out
Thank
there.
Thank you.
You know how many people, like, when I wear your shirt, they're like, because you're just another bald guy with a goatee. They're like, is that you on your shirt? I'm like, no.
How meta is that? Yeah.
That's
Right.
you before Manjaro.
Bit much, but no. Yeah, it's not.
I gotta get me one of those, Mr. Greg.
I will send you one. What
cool
size
shirt,
do you wear?
Large? We'll talk later.
Large? Yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk.
All right. So we got some news to talk about here. First up, we've got the in-stock sale, which is still going on. Let me get over.
While you're pulling
this
that up,
one.
I'm going to say a happy belated Mother's Day to the mothers out
Yes.
there
Yeah, there you
in
go.
the Legions world.
Good call.
Happy Mother's Day.
And if you're not a mother and you have a dog or a cat, pet, whatever, mongoose.
We have a
Stuff's
mother
still
too.
available.
Yeah, you have a mother, sure. Yeah. A lot of stuff still available. Yeah. So let's walk through a little bit about this. So, Bill, you've been all over this. So
Yep.
we had the
looks like
we had the mystery boxes, right?
Your headhunter together as we speak, Bill.
Yeah.
Is that what you're fiddling with right now?
With the cape and just trying to figure out how I want to have the cape set up. It's a very nice cape, nice piece of cloth for sure.
That cape, yeah, because they had those at the show, the retail versions of them, and man, that cape is worth the price of admission right there, man. It's really versatile.
It's pristine. It's like it's one of the better capes in my opinion. It's just it's stitched perfectly. It's pure white.
It's awesome. A blank slate. Like if you want to dye a cape,
that's the one. Yeah, totally.
There you go. You're good to go.
Never even thought of that. That's good. Good thing.
Oh yeah, any color you want. Yeah.
That it hasn't sold out as fast as the first retail Skull Warrior, because that one was gone like instantly. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm glad that this one. I don't know if they bumped up the numbers or people are not as interested, or did they? Yeah.
There's more.
Much bigger production.
It's more expensive too. It's $50.
Right.
It was $37 last year, so that'll slow it down a little bit.
Right.
Which I think is a good thing, right? Like just to give everybody.
I think so too, because as Jeremy, I mean, he even said this. He told me this beforehand, but like he has said this on the show. Like he was seeing people going to the table at LegionsCon or whatever, or the shows, and going, "Well, I'll just wait until it comes out, in the retail version." And that's fine. I mean, you're getting extra pieces, but it is an expensive figure to begin with. I mean, everything that you get with it, I still think it should be, I'm cool with it. I'm totally fine with it being a standard price across the board. And it's a little bit of a bonus for people who get to the show. I know people were upset with it, but people are going to be upset with something. So
I didn't really see a ton of,
not a lot. It was there, but not a lot
at that.
No, I saw I saw a lot of understanding and support for it, but it's fine.
It's crazy too. I haven't pulled this up in the last few days too, but man, at 10:59 on Sunday morning, Saturday morning, because the sale went live Friday, right? Yeah. So Saturday morning, I put the ATL in my cart because I was worried because I wanted a third. And so it's so cool to see they're still around, but same with the headhunter. Yeah,
this is a figure like this, especially. I mean, I love this thing. Like, I love amazing. the camo on it is so cool. It's like, to me, it's not, and I know they don't intend it to be a cosmic figure. I mean, yes, it's got cosmic pieces, but to me, it is like a military figure. And again, the reason I like Monster Force and things like that is because I'm not a G.I. Joe collector, but I do like that military element. I just don't collect G.I. Joe. It's just not a thing that I was ever really into.
It's a fun
but figure. I want more of these. Like I want them. I hope they do it at Toylanta, like another one in this series, but I'm going to make some, you know what I mean? Like I say that, who knows if I will, but you can swap in a head and, some different arms and have like, you put Magnus head and some Caucasian arms on there or the cloth arms on there. And you got another character in whatever squadron this is, the ATL squadron or whatever.
Yeah.
It's cool, man. And you don't need those helmets is what I'm getting at. You know what I mean? You can just have a regular unhelmeted head or something like that. I think it's cool. Really cool. I'd love to see people do some, maybe some helmeted heads for those in third party. That'd be kind of cool.
Maybe we'll see that at LegionsCon in 180 days.
Yeah,
that's right. 180 days. Thank you, Blake.
180.
There you go.
Thanks, Blake.
It's gonna come faster than you know.
So
when we started, yep, go ahead.
I was gonna say basically I was thinking about this at Shop the Curiosity. We were that con was like the halfway point, if you think about it.
Yep.
Halfway to LegionsCon.
Actually, yeah, you're right. Yep, 365, 180. Yep, pretty close. So we started out with the blind box figures being what amounted to 3 figures, full figures, but random parts from the build from the Armory experience at LegionsCon 2024.
I got my 3.
There you go.
I got 6. I got 2. I did 2 of the blind boxes.
Damn it, Billy! You took them all. See, that's you.
I hoarded them.
So everybody got upset because they sold out in like 3 minutes.
It was quick.
Something like that. Yeah.
But Jeremy said that he went back and looked, and nobody bought more than 5, and the vast majority was like 1 or 2.
Yeah, there was conspiracy theories aplenty flying around saying that like, oh, people just hoarded them and bought like 30 of them, and
because
nobody
you
did
didn't
that.
have a limit. Somebody bought 100.
Right? No, nobody did that. The most people bought were maybe 5 or 6 or something like that. But there's a lot of us. And it was a great deal, and they went quick. Now that kind of sucked, but it was 3 full figures with random parts, right, that you got. So now to kind of make up for it, which again didn't have to do, could have just let it go. But they've got the all-in. I mean, the all-ins are the all-ins. The like for the armory knights, they're in a box. Like I have one. They're all in a box, and I don't think they're breaking those up. Maybe they're breaking those up to sell individuals. I don't know. But you're going to get 3 now. Round 2, they added this to kind of appease people, or just to be nice people.
Just to not
nice
suck.
Company. Just to not suck. 3 random full figures, plus the bonus barbarian arms and thighs. I think the barbarian sets
And chest.
came with them, and chest.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
well,
you know
right.
what?
That's arm, chest, and thighs. Right?
So I didn't realize this, but
What's
my set came with, I ordered two blind boxes. Each blind box came with that pack. It's the barbarian, the original 1.0 barbarian sculpt, arms, legs, and torso.
Right.
Upper arms, upper legs, and torso. And then they also included a version 2, like the Gaspar torso, the legendary barbarian, like the new torso with the hinged neck.
Really?
In each of those, they had one of those as well. So mine came with 2 torsos.
Nice.
Interesting.
One
Bonus.
of which was the new hinged neck torso.
Oh, right. Yeah. I think that was actually wasn't that part of it at LegionsCon as well?
No, it was
No, it was just the older parts. That's what I have.
Yeah.
I ended up with a
Unhinged.
couple of those. I don't know, because I bought a bunch of them. I don't know. Maybe I got those from the shop. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But I had a couple of the hinge necks ones as well. But yeah, that's nice. That's fantastic. So now you're going to get that.
I wonder if they were sending them out with the online orders of the pack.
Maybe.
If anybody in the chat had ordered the $10, I wonder if that extra torso came with that. Because I'm just kind of like, where did that torso come from? They made extras of that too. Because I thought the reason why these existed was because
it was the wrong one.
It was the wrong one. It was the wrong one on the Gaspar. I don't know, but
well, maybe was the wait a minute. Did the Gaspar have the hinge neck?
Yeah.
So maybe these are extras of that hinge neck that they just had
laying around. I don't know.
Made? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't ask. I don't know.
Brendan said
really
some
sure.
people ended up with the hinged necks at LegionsCon. They said
Yeah.
some were included, so
did.
2 different torsos were sold.
Yeah, I think I actually ended up with a hinged one at LegionsCon. I don't know how. I don't know if it was a random thing or what, but
should check mine. I wonder if I've checked all mine.
Because I got a whole bag of them. I bought like a bunch, and when I opened them up, I think I didn't open them all up. They're still in a bag.
I gotta
some
say,
of them were the hinge necks.
Pulling out a gallon bag of just Legions parts was a nice feeling. I don't know.
Yeah.
Honestly, I almost prefer not having packaging. Just send me my figures in a bag.
Yes, I agree. I love the baggies.
Like it was nice not having to like open all.
I mean, you
up.
get a test shot. It's in a Ziploc. You know what I mean? I'm okay with that. I'm fine.
Yeah.
It's less to deal with, less plastic to handle. But yeah, sure. So I mean, the big. Oh, hey, what's up, Nate? What's going on, buddy?
Nate, I've never seen him
Good luck
go
with
by
that.
Nathan. Yeah, good luck with that.
Nathan?
Yeah, I know.
Nathan, that's my name too.
He's not going to admit to his mistake. So,
Yeah.
But the thing with the first one is you could get the parts that were sold out, like the green. I think the green leather torso was sold out, so people were looking for that stuff. But it was still random. It wasn't guaranteed that even if you checked out with 10 of them, you were going to get one of those. So, I think this is great that they came out with this. And $99.
Yeah,
3 full figures plus the torso.
I'm sitting here.
Normally,
wondering
what,
if I should order
145,
another
I
set.
think.
I know.
Yeah, you're saving
it's a killer deal.
$46.
Yeah, it's a killer deal. But all right, enough about this because we've talked about it. But this is still going on. So I'm telling you, this is a killer deal. And I think Curtis said today on Shooting the Shelf too. Just a great deal, man. Like, don't pass this up if you want to, you want to get some bodies. And the other thing that he said, which I completely agree with, which doesn't happen often, but
right.
When you buy those random heads, like I do, if you're like me and you go to LegionsCon or you go to any of these shows and they're like, oh my God, I got to have this head from Bear Blaze, or I got to have this head from Arthos, or I got to have, and then you got all these heads and you don't know anything to do with these heads. Like, I buy them without any foresight as to where I'm going to put them or what I'm going to do with them. These are great bodies to pop them on. I've popped so many of those heads onto these knights and they look great. You know what I mean? You're inevitably going to get something that's like got a little silver. You could put on the silver or the brown one. You get a red. I had a purple Arthas. Cool, Zoran did like a purple vampire, and I put that on one of the purple knights, and it looks fantastic. It's
those purple knights are underrated for sure.
Absolutely, I agree.
I'm sure this has been answered before, but do they try not to give you any doubles among the 3 that you get?
I don't know,
or is it completely random?
I think they're probably not going to give you 2 of the same one.
Yeah,
I don't know if they officially ever said that or any talked about it.
That's interesting.
No, they didn't mention. I don't think they mentioned it.
I don't know. I thought I
Dylan
saw
says, if I remember correctly, they said the neck torsos were part of a test room that the socket on the bottom was too small for the torso ball. That's interesting because I don't think I had a problem with that, but I don't know. Maybe.
Weird. Torso ball was my band in high school, by the way. That's weird.
How about your record?
Thanks, Greg.
Stayed up all night.
You're my fan of one. I love it.
All right, let's move on to some other news here, and we'll get onto our LegionsCon figures.
I was just going to mention.
Sure,
these will be gone soon. There's not many of these left.
Well, as of yesterday, when I was driving home and watching Shooting the Shelf in the car, there was 77. So I haven't checked lately, but I got to imagine there's going to be much less than 77 at this point. So you may have 50 left, or maybe less. So get them if you want them. All right. Dirk's Designs, in cooperation with the Purple Gang, I believe, are doing it. So if you haven't heard, D13 Toys, our friend Chris Garrich of the Four Horsemen, production manager extraordinaire, just saw him over the weekend. The figures look great too, by the way. It's the first time I've seen, I don't have mine that I ordered in hand, but whatever. Anyway, no, but they look great. They all look great. I know he's working on it. He's getting things out. Small company. He's relying on the help of people from the studio and stuff. So, but he got hit with this tariff BS that we're all dealing with, and to the tune of like what, $25,000? Is that what it was?
Yeah,
$25,000 over what he expected to pay when the products came in, and he didn't want to delay them. I think, or maybe he didn't have a choice at the time. I'm not sure, because people have been waiting for these. It's been a while. So $25,000, and he was going to eat it. But of course, being the community that we are and loving Chris as we do, people started just even, donating money. Paying extra through the Kickstarter or directly. I think somebody opened up a GoFundMe, I think, at one point for it, which raised some money. Haven't checked out on that lately, but do you know more, Bill?
I think people were sending it directly to his PayPal.
Okay, I thought there was a GoFundMe or somebody talked about a GoFundMe. I didn't know if there was one or not, but. This from Dirk Designs, D13 fundraiser, all proceeds from the sale. I got to get one of these. I have not bought it yet, but it's been on my screen for since they announced it. The Chris Garrich sculpt, which right there, paint that hat purple and put it on a purple knight, kids. You're good to go. It's going to look great. I mean, if that encapsulates that encapsulates Chris right there. So that is how much is it? $15? $15, and all proceeds go to Chris, which is awesome. Of Dirk and the guys to put this together, Purple Gang guys. So really fantastic. All proceeds of the sale of the House Cup go directly to Chris to help cover the unexpected tariff costs in the arrival of his premium Toyline D13, which looks, again, we saw it at Shop the Curiosity, and it looks fantastic.
I have.
You do have yours,
and
right?
they're fantastic. They came out.
You got your all in already? You got the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay. I have not seen your gold angel. Did you take the gold angel out, or
I took a picture of just what it looks like in the box. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it in the box.
Yeah.
So cool.
He actually gave away a gold angel, raffled it off on Saturday at
There's
Shop.
only like 50 of these.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see. I'm bigging you.
Those are amazing. That gold one, beautiful.
So it's
I almost ruined it by ripping that
in the gold box. Oh yeah. That's right.
Bill's like, don't.
The giveaway one.
I wanted to see what it looked like, and I forgot the band was around it, and I almost broke the band. Oh wow!
Oh, that's
Beautiful.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
At some point, I may take it out, but it'll end up back in the box.
I'll tell you what, the gold.
I'm not throwing away the box, and if I'm going to keep the box, I'm going to keep the figure inside it.
The box is too nice.
Yeah,
what a
good on the shelf.
That's nice.
Everything
I love
about
how
it's
they're
amazing.
like. It's like if you set all them up, it's like a bookshelf.
That's so cool.
You could pretend you're intellectual when you're actually collecting toys.
Yeah, exactly.
Scholarly.
You can put those all in the living room, and nobody will be the wiser.
Look at all these books. Yes.
My
Books.
tomes.
Wow, you read. What is
Don't
this?
open it.
An Angel? Is that good? Yeah, it's great. It's great.
Don't look too
So go check that out, Dirk's Designs, and pick that up and help out Chris. Even if you haven't got the D13 stuff, Chris is just a great guy. So let's help him out. All right, that down. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so heading over to Facebook here, and of course Facebook messed me all up. So there we go. Update on the All-Star 6-Wave, which everybody is really anticipating because of its ties to Necronominus and just the amazingly cool figures that are in this wave. Probably, arguably, anybody want to argue this? Best All-Stars wave ever?
Hands down. Yeah.
No argument.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Okay. Yeah. So we're absorbing the cost of the tariffs, not charging any pre-order customers for additional fees. This is a substantial expense for a small company like ours. We have every intention not to charge additional fees on pre-ordered items. So that's awesome. They did not get the 145%, thank goodness, but I think it was still, God knows. I mean, who can keep track, right, at this point? But I think it was probably like 20 or 30% at the time.
It was up there.
Yeah, at least 20, if not 30. Because I think it started out there arbitrarily. Whatever. I'm not going to go into it. But someday I will go into it though, and watch out. But yeah, that's cool. So we're all going to get these for the price we paid. No upcharge for that. That's incredible. That's awesome. Now that doesn't mean that Big Bad Toy Store when they get theirs in, or other retailers when they get theirs in, they've all got plans. After today, this is the problem. Nobody can plan on anything. Nobody knows what the hell's going on from day to day. So who knows what's going to happen? Big Nerdy just put out from Nerdzoic just put out a video talking about his plans for tariffs and things like that. So check your retailer, but at least if you pre-ordered these, you're not going to get hit with any kind of tariff charges from this or upcharges from Horsemen, which is awesome. And they should be coming in fairly soon, right?
Yeah.
What was
the deadline for address changes is Friday.
Right. So very soon. So we're going to see these within the month, I think, or at least at the end of the month. So cannot wait for these.
Can't wait.
This wave is just nuts, man. It's really.
I would have been stoked with the All-Stars older figures, but let alone all the new stuff we're getting. It's amazing.
Yeah. Incredible.
That's Sir Enoch.
Yes.
All about that one. Oh my goodness.
I agree. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, now that everybody's had the other night in hand, yeah, you know what to expect with this, plus the cape now, and yeah, everybody's very excited about that stuff. So
Skull packs and wings and heads. It's just freaking awesome.
And you know what, Clavian, I'm still excited for you, Clavian. Still excited. Okay, all right. Screw you, haters. Clavian's cool.
And don't forget, we got Gorthok to go with the shadow orc
right.
or whatever.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Gorthok will finish my what is it? The Covenant of Shadow. He's the only one I'm missing.
There you go. Covenant of Shadow meetup.
Right on.
Exactly.
Kevin Nimbus is saying that's only for
that
the
is
all-in
true. Yeah.
expenses.
Okay. Well, that you're right. Good point, Kevin. That is a good point. But at this point now, it depending on when the others come in, because they're holding the singles. That's for the all-ins. They're holding the singles in China right now. Is right? Did I read that right?
So
these are temporarily held at our factory pending some relief. So that's only going to be 30% at this point. So
right. So they may ship it now, knowing that it's only 30 and not the 145. It's still a huge hit because Chris got hit at 20%.
That's right.
And it was like devastating.
That's right.
So 30% is a lot, especially
it's a lot.
when it used to be zero.
Yep.
And like when you put your order in from the factory, it was zero. You know,
when you consider that most companies will, I mean, at minimum, you're going to mark up 50%. That's just business, right? Like you're going to mark up 50% of the cost. And you have to sell to retailers too. So retailers, they're going to have, this is all retailer stuff that they're selling to retailers too at a discount. Okay. So there's a markup on that. So you're hopefully marking things up maybe 60, 70%. And I'm not pulling, this isn't for Horsemen numbers. I'm just coming from, like general business, you know what I mean? As the imports. To take 30% off the top of that is a huge hit, especially with like retail. When you're selling wholesale to retailers, you're not making a whole lot at that point with a 30% hit. 30% is like your markup on that. You know what I mean? So I don't know what they're going to do there. I'm not really sure whether or not they're going to, because I think probably for the retailers, I'm going to guess those are singles. I don't know how many all-ins they're going to be selling to retailers. Maybe. I don't know how that works, honestly. There is, having ordered from a retailer, I don't think there is an all-in option. You're buying cases of figures.
Right.
So you're buying individual cases of like Enoch or
right,
the horse, or you're buying a case. You're not buying an all-in box.
Right.
So we're getting all-ins at cost for whatever you paid for them. They're holding off on the singles to see what happens. So if they decide at this point at 30% markup, which is still insane, they're going to ship these over, then you'll start to see the retail stuff. But I don't even know if 30%, if they with 30% markup, if they can even do it, because to sell to retailers at wholesale, you may not even be making anything on those. I'm not really sure. I don't know.
I have some ideas.
We're all guessing at numbers here, but it's pretty crazy.
This Kevin question here. So Kevin Hamilton's question: do you think they would raise prices or charge a surcharge? The latter would go away, or up based on tariffs. I think both scenarios are possibly, could be in play. I also think they have opportunities to recoup, to bring in money in other places. For example, let's say they raised the price. I mean, even they did raise the prices at cons, right? So like that could be money that extra money they put towards things like the legendary barbarian, right? That's being charged more than they might have in the past. There's even opportunity with future things to raise prices, future drops, something that hasn't been solicited yet, that hasn't been
to make up for it. Yeah.
Like let's say they have, maybe the next figure in fall. If it's something that would normally have been $60, maybe they bump it to $70, or whatever, like something like that.
Well,
where
I honestly have to stipulate this, that I don't know this for sure, but I mean, we just talked about the fact that the retail versions of the exclusives from the shows are going to be the same price. Whether or not that's some way to future-proof things, because here's the problem with this stuff, and I I hold myself back a lot.
Take a deep breath.
Have a sip. Take a drink. Take a drink.
But here's the thing: businesses can't deal with this bullshit. Okay, like you got to plan 6 months at least, if not a year in advance to what you're getting. Like businesses are going to be buying Christmas stuff next month. Okay, if they haven't already started. Okay, so not knowing what's going to happen in 90 days is a problem. You know what I mean? Like it's a problem for anybody, and you have to future proof yourself. So there are going to be companies that are like, you don't know what they're going to do. And yeah, the problem is, prices go up. Do they ever come down? Have we seen that happen? I mean, rarely. So who knows? I mean, 4 Horsemen, do I trust them to say, like, listen, if our costs have gone down, we're going to bring things back down? I do. Most people,
right?
Anybody, forget the toy industry, whatever. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean,
it's a problem. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. But that may be something they did. Totally guessing. Did not ask anybody. Don't know if that's the case. But they may be doing stuff like that just to say, like, we don't know what's going on, because they don't. They can't be expected to know what's going on. They don't.
Right.
Nobody does.
Right. Well, Bill, you said this when Chris was going through his stuff, and now in response to this post, great post you had, Bill. So you want to help support him? Speaking of the ISS, go back and buy some more stuff that's up there. There's still tons of great stuff up there. We just talked about some of it.
Yeah, people start talking about, like, you know, we should do a GoFundMe, we should send money direct and all this stuff. And that's great. But, like, one thing you can do right now without anybody having to organize a
get something for
or post it on social media is just go buy some stuff. Go buy some stuff.
Get something for it. You know, why do a GoFundMe when you can get something?
Here, in Big and Me, I want to show you how my cape came out. I'm very proud of this. So here he is with his cape.
Did you do a reveal yet, Bill?
No review yet.
Nice.
But I think I really like the way the cape looks like this.
That's bad. Yeah, you did a great job.
You're going to be selling them right now. They're flying off of the store.
You got to flare out those corners.
There you go.
Just to flare out the edges. Just flare them out.
He's got kind of a superhero thing to me.
He does. It's cool. It's a great cape. It's a great figure. It's a cool. Yeah, there you go. A little bit. Yeah, that's nice.
Nice.
That's a cool figure, man. There's a lot of nice parts on there, like those boots and the bracers, the little wrapped bracers and stuff, and that belt. That belt is the thing that everybody was talking about putting on the Barbarian. Yeah, you may not want it white, you might want to paint it, but
awesome.
And it's like it's a very easy thing to just dirty up with a wash and use. I mean, I don't know that I would pull it from this figure. I would probably just go buy a Gideon and just
for $50. Yeah, I mean, because Gideon is going to be a little less. Yeah, right.
And Gideon's not going to be as rare. Like this is, this is kind of like a special piece. But
and it's been said 10 million times about figures they make, but I actually really had zero desire to get this figure until I saw it in person at LegionsCon, and I'm like, oh, now that I say it, I got to get it. It's like one of those, just another example of those. And speaking of getting figures, Joe Gonzalez, $5 super chat. My dumbass only ordered the new figures because I have the old ones already.
That's. I mean, Joe, you're not.
We didn't know.
We didn't know.
Yeah.
How would you know?
We didn't listen.
Because
we didn't listen.
Right. I think all-ins are just always an awesome option because they do usually come first.
I love one all-in at least. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love getting the
my first. Yeah.
Because I know I'm gonna get them all anyway. What's that, Cloud?
This was my very first all-in that I ordered.
Really?
So this will be my first experience getting that box.
Oh, you're gonna love that. You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so good. You got to do a live for that. It's so fun to open up that box, man. It's so great. There's some great swaps for the white. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Brick said, the money I spent on the ISS was absolutely me being charitable. I swear.
For a good cause.
All for a good cause. For sure. All right. Hey, let's so that's the news. There you go. Let's get on to some stuff here.
Can I share one thing? I know this is the lounge, but I want to share one cool door clear thing. So let me just
the your new design there.
I mean, it's not even it's hold on, let me just Let me share.
Yeah, tell the story of this because I don't really even know what the story is. I've been following the different colorations of it, but
All right, so
do I need to take that down? Oh wait, you can
I
just add
guess.
yours. Go ahead.
Wait, it says remove.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Add yours to the stage.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Yep.
All right, so hang on 1 second. Let me just tweak something here. Okay, so Daniel White, who is Birds in Boxes on Instagram, on Twitter, social media, Birds in Boxes artist, he just one day just posted this and was like, "Hey, I drew this. This would make a cool T-shirt or something, right?" And I was like,
yeah.
"Holy shit!" Like that, like he just out of nowhere. I didn't like commission him to make this. I didn't say, "Hey, you should do that someday." I don't even like. I knew the Birds in Boxes name, but like I kind of barely know the guy. And he's like, "Dude, I'm a big fan. Here, I made this for you, you know." And it's like chock full of crazy little details that are not just pop. Like it looks like, oh, cool, pop culture. It's all Dork Lair specific stuff from like all the history of our episodes. I mean, I have that AT-AT driver poster on my wall that it's probably something that most people don't even notice. But like you might only ever see that if you're watching my box openings, my like Figura box openings. It's on the wall behind me, like
that, or he snuck into your basement when you weren't home. Because I don't know,
yeah.
this is kind of fanatical, if you ask me. Whatever, go ahead.
Buzz Off is in there. He knows I'm a huge Buzz Off fan. I have a little Buzz Off Focus collection. The Warduke himself, which is you know a connection that Larry and I have. Like Larry loves Warduke and kind of like you know like it's one of the Dork Lair things.
Yeah, he made that figure for him.
His arms are all different things. So obviously his left arm is Optimus Prime's arm. His right arm is a Mythic Legion's upper arm, armored upper arm, and skeletal lower arm. His left leg is Cosmic Legion's Tusk leg.
I didn't even go into it that much. Wow.
His right leg is a Toy Pizza Goss armor. You know the one that the Four Horsemen sculpted.
Wow.
That's his right leg. He's got a lightsaber. He's got a Spawn cape. Like it's got a ton of stuff in there. You can see the Father Christmas staff with
Rubik's Cube,
with the lantern.
Turtles.
There's a matrix of leadership in there. There's tons of stuff. Okay, so you know, go check him out, Birds in Boxes, and then zoom in and zoom around.
Give him a follow, man.
That's
awesome.
But let me do one more thing here because that's not all.
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
Yes,
A new car.
Subaru.
A luxury kitchen set.
All right, so we also had Mark Thompson, who colorized it.
Yep.
So Saturday Morning Collector, he colorized it, and it just looks incredible. Like, and you start to see all the little things.
Stuff starts to pop out. Yeah.
You got D13
He-Man
book right over here. There's a D13 book. You start to see little Oscar
lightsaber.
Right? Like you start to see other things.
Quick kick.
And not just Mark, but also
Emil was the one I first saw. Yeah.
Holy crap.
And it's funny.
I think you should have a coloring contest for this. Actually, like,
I want to. Yeah, I want to do that, and I like even just say like, okay, if you print one out and color it, you know, by hand with pencil or whatever, and then send it to me, I will send you something back, a gift of some sort.
There you go. Cool.
But yeah, so yeah, I mean, the meals is awesome too. It's so good, and he caught it. That's Quick Kick. When I first saw it, I thought, oh, is that Worf because of the sash kind of thing? But it's actually he confirmed it's actually Quick Kick. There's a D20. There's a 20-sided die.
There you go.
Is that the Grail Cup right there?
Yeah, the Grail Cup. which Chris is also taking credit for that one. Someone's
A good
fire
one for
alarm's
Chris.
going off.
Oh, fire!
Aether over here.
Everybody okay?
I'll be back in a second. Hang on.
That's,
Is that you?
that happened to me live one day.
What's that above the hat? The Indiana Jones hat, Bill.
This I don't know. The Matrix of Leadership
kind of
here.
like that looks like a sonic screwdriver. I don't know if it is, but that's just kind of what it looks like to me.
Oh wow, could be.
Yeah, I like the fact that there's a couple little things that I'm not totally sure of, like this book down here.
N on there, yeah. X-Men.
Yen looks like. Oh yeah, maybe
X-Men?
that's an X-Men comic. Yeah. I kind of like that. There's a few things that I don't quite know.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Credits.
what is this? What is
Star
this
Wars
cog
credits
right here?
Looks like a bracelet, like that might be.
This is the Heavens brand?
Black Widow's bracelets or something.
So this sword that's behind here, that's the Heavens brand. He was a little.
wow.
He said he was a little like not. He was a little unsatisfied with how that came out. And one thing I'd never even noticed in the black and white version was that like Buzz-Off's head is like totally like a severed head with blood underneath it.
I didn't even see that blood.
You know,
Well, sick. Oh, Oscar the Grouch back there too.
Yeah,
Oscar's there. Yeah. So I'm like,
That's amazing.
I was like,
I love stuff like that, man. That's
blown
like,
away by this. Like, just
it's like a Mad Magazine cover. You know what I mean? Like one of those stuff that you just like look through and
so
you just
much
find all this
going
stuff.
on.
And that's great.
Yeah, just totally like
Definitely give him a follow for sure.
Yeah, that's rad.
yeah. So I grabbed him a legendary.
Oh
bear
yeah,
and sent it his
Kevin.
way.
It's the web shooters.
Yeah, it could be the web shooters. It could be the stingers though too. From
This right here is the web shooter. You think?
could be, yeah.
Yeah.
Seems to be a popular guess.
I still say Black Widow stinger.
Oh, because this little piece comes up off of it right here.
It could be the
okay.
little-
It is the shooter. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't even.
Okay.
I thought that was part
didn't
of.
see that.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice catch.
But still, like, what
Nice.
is? I gotta ask him what this is.
Yeah.
Is it a little rocket ship? Is it another
That looks like a
lightsaber hilt?
rocket.
Is that the Ghost or the Phantom?
This?
No.
I don't think so.
That fin isn't right.
Yeah, my best
anyway.
idea is sonic screwdriver.
Yeah, it might be.
Very
Yeah.
cool. Nice.
So
Very
good.
cool. Nice.
So blown away
That's amazing.
and grateful. You know.
That was awesome.
Very cool. All right, let's get into it, kids. We got about a half an hour. We got to go do D&D after this again. But let's get into some tales
Crossroads.
or tale of the Crossroads.
Awesome photos.
He told me about this. We started talking about this, and it was supposed to be a nighttime thing. Like I think it might even be still in the actual text of it. I don't know if he changed it based on the images. I'm not really sure, but if you go there at dusk at least. So I figured, well, it's dark enough. I just really want to do rain. I really want to do a rain shot. So
Love that
I
rain.
took that.
Oh yeah, that's great.
So the first one we've got, the first figure we've got, figure set is a two. This is where you make both the warrior and the
Revenant.
Revenant.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you.
Out of this figure. Oops, I wanted to go there. There's the Revenant, and I think I got to go backwards. Sorry. There we go. There he is. So, we get that ever-present
Gorgo.
yes, helmet
Yeah.
that he loves to put into every. I think that's a Jeremy thing. He wants to get that
Yeah.
into every
It's
Legion.
fun. It's become a thing. Yeah, I love it.
Which is cool. It looks great in this colorway too.
cool.
Like
That's
just about any
That's the
color.
newer one, right? The one from Forgus
Yes.
2, Gorgo 2?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah. Similar helmet, but yeah.
a little bit more.
It's the one from Sir Gerard, right? Or no?
No,
Or
it's
is it the newer version of that. It's the newer
Yeah.
version
Yeah.
of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
a little more ornate. Yeah.
With the
Yep.
bat wings, yeah.
Right. So how are we feeling about this? How are we feeling about this overall to our guests? I mean, I know we're talking about the male figures now, and I know we're all like, I'm all about the female figures. Greg's all about
Me
the
too.
female figures.
Yep,
Cloud's all about the
absolutely.
female figures.
I love it. I think there's so many great parts and pieces here. Just the cornucopia. I also love the kind of monochromatic
over here.
choices that he made. Hey, Bill.
Hi, Bill.
You know, kind of like the dark grays and ashy, or the, you know, the colorless kind of nightmarish. Sorry, Wyatt. But I love it. I think it's fantastic. I love that the scaled chess piece. That's one of my favorite chess pieces in the Mythic.
I love that look. Yeah, I'm. That's probably going to be what I go with for these. You know, this set of 4. It's always hard. Like for me, like I don't know about you guys, but like I have to put them up on the shelf as what they are. You know what I mean? Like I have to put them together as. Yeah, you too, Cloud. Exactly.
Yes.
So I'm gonna have to put him up like this. And I'm gonna have to put him up like this, and then I can go. I'm free to go and take the rest.
That's what they want. That's what they want.
I'm free.
So 3 minimum for Trevor.
I free myself. Exactly. Oh, Purple Rain. Sorry, Rob. Yeah, that's true. Purple Rain. Next time. Purple Rain. That would be cool. There's always time. There's always time.
And they haven't said the price yet, right? They haven't really announced that yet.
They have not said the price. No, not yet. And I'm sure that's due to, you know, things coming over, because these are in production early on, and there's no new parts here. You know, these are reused parts as usual. And you know, I think part of that is going to be down to what they bring them in for. Well, I mean, he did say for better, for worse.
His goal was to keep
unless things go back to normal.
The price we're used to paying for these. Obviously,
what do you say?
He said his goal is to keep it at the price we normally pay for sets like these.
Yeah.
But
which again is gonna, if it's $50 and they're paying a 30%, it's gonna eat into their profit for sure. It would be great.
This set is like a build. Like this is an equivalent to like the Barbarian Builder set, the Deluxe, Deluxe Knight Builder set. Like if you think about all it comes with, multiple collars, multiple shoulder armors, multiple skirts, multiple torsos,
heads.
This is a builder set.
Yep. I mean, you look at it as like a simple paint scheme, but it's really not. When you see the, I mean, I know the pictures don't do it justice, whatever. But there's a lot of detail and a lot of wash to these parts. Like it looks really deep. Like there's like you can see it here. I mean, it's crazy nice. Like the wash is like really like these guys are just, you know,
and the little details are painted.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the rivets and things like that on certain parts are
I love the tattered soft goods too.
Yeah, I love the
tattered
big
soft goods, and they're dirtied up. These are weathered as well. These have like
the
gray paint on them.
Tattered.
I
love that tatteredness.
But that big brute scale loincloth, is that from Baradak?
Various.
Who's that from? Oh yeah.
Various, and right, Walter has it too. He's got the loin piece.
So it looks so big and beefy. I love that, the look in the other slide you just passed.
Which one?
Go back to that one.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah, somebody mentioned the Lady Averona, you know, male equivalent head, which is pretty cool.
Lord Averona.
Lord Averona, maybe. I always thought her as kind of a she was on her own. I don't know. She doesn't need a man. But you know, whatever.
There's another lady. There's two Lady Averona.
Son.
Oh,
that's right. It could be her son. It could be her son.
That's great for her age.
She does look good, but evil does tend to keep you young looking.
Different generations.
Yeah. I mean, this helmet looks great here.
Looks
looks
awesome.
fantastic.
Looks so good.
When he first showed this to me, I was like, oh, okay, it's cool. You know, I don't know. Like I'm always like thinking like, my first thing is panic. What am I going to do with these things? How am I going to make these look cool? But man, after I got into playing with these things, I'm like, God, I think this might be might be one of my favorite Mythic LegionsCon exclusives. I don't know.
I think
It's
so
pretty damn
too.
cool, man.
They're up there.
It's pretty
Yeah.
damn cool.
I'm with you on that. I think, Trevor.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a night
And
guy,
you got-
so
You got you're our night guy. And you got the scaphoid head that can go along with scaphoid, with the scaphoid paint job, which is amazing.
Love it.
So, you know, if you've got extra scaphoids, don't sell them yet. Don't sell them yet.
yeah, I like the callbacks. You know, like on with Scaphoid and also with Queen Urxa, and it's cool that they kind of went backwards and
Oh, the queen. Yeah, we'll get to the queen. So that's amazing.
throwing some nice extras.
Mm-hmm.
Gluten-free lifestyle. Speaking of Jason
Alexander.
Jason Alexander, there you go. Thanks, Legion. Yeah, he's right there, but I couldn't remember his name. Thanks, Legions for all the great shows. I lost my best. Oh man, I'm sorry.
Wow,
Jeez.
yeah, dude, that's mad.
Jason, I'm sorry, man.
Oh,
Wow, that's hard.
Yeah, glad we can bring some comfort, but man, super
Yeah.
sorry to hear that,
sorry to
Jason.
hear it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
appreciate that, man.
He's a tough kid, Jason. He's a good guy. I like talking to him.
Yeah, he is a very good guy.
Really good dude.
I like when he first came into the group and he was taking all the Jason Alexander, ribbing and shit like that. It was great. I gave it to him, and every time he posts something, I generally will post a Jason Alexander meme from.
Do you think Jason Alexander and Jonathan Hughes have a side like DM where they just like cope?
No, but they should actually. Now you say that, that's good. These two sets are like new builders that could get. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think so too. Like, this is the thing. Like, we're always getting. I'm paying. I've always paid attention to new people coming into the line, but I'm like seeing. I don't know if it's me. I'm seeing more and more people in the cabal that are like, I just got into this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a mod, like you're probably seeing a lot of stuff and paying attention to a lot of things that are new people and things like that. But yeah, right, Cloud. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of.
I wonder if it's like kind of fallout from the dragon, pulling
So
a lot
it's-
of new people.
Good fallout.
That
point,
yes.
Yeah, like.
But a lot of it comes from shows. We notice like we get a few requests like daily, but I've seen recently like because they ask, how did you hear about the cabal? It's always, oh, I'm at a show right now, or I was at a show last weekend and I bought my first. So it's as they're hitting more and more and more of these, because there's been like so many of them already this year. They're getting the word out. People are seeing him in person, buying their first figure, hearing about the cabal and joining in. So that's heavy bringing in traffic to us.
Yeah, it's amazing. I was at Shop the Curiosity and I'm standing in line and I bought a barbarian for somebody that I was looking for one. And there was a guy at the end of the table going, "Oh, what do you mean these are like new? You don't have these? I've never seen these before." Like the barbarian, like it's the talk of the cabal. Like everybody's like, "I need a barbarian." They're $150, $180, whatever they are on eBay. And I think I got the impression that he collected the line, but hadn't heard about the barbarian. So it's wild. We think as people who are on this show and who watch this show that we're, but everybody is as involved. But yeah, going back to the point, I think this could be one of those sets that is a good entry level. I think those elf sets and the orc sets that came with the game are fantastic. And Bill, you've said the Gorgo and Attila 2-pack is a great entry level
intro.
Intro to the line as well. But I mean, I think these kind of things allow you to get the idea of the pop and swap, which a lot of people, when they buy a single figure, and Jesse was saying this yesterday, I think on his show, like Mark, their guest yesterday, I think he was introduced to the line via going to the Wolf King Customs booth and saying, "Oh, I want this head. Does it fit? Like, do you have this figure?" And I think he showed him like something he saw online. I can't remember what the figure was. He's like, "Oh no, you want to go there," and then come back here. And yeah, I think that's it's going to be a great introduction to the line. I think a lot of people come into it that way, which is cool.
I agree.
Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah, this is a customizer's dream set for sure.
Good stuff.
Yep. You got the extra neck and stuff for the
I know
scaffold.
it's kind of minor, but that new belt, I love those belts.
Oh,
the
they're
thin one and this one, yeah. The detail on these things are so nice.
Or the one above it too, right? That's a newish one. Yeah, it looks so good on the
dude.
on the
Belt packs. We're getting belt packs.
Yes.
I can't wait for the belt pack. Like
some sooner than others, but yes, we're getting them.
I bought so many belt packs because I just want to outfit all the old figures that have the old belts with new belts.
Yeah.
I think
this belt here, the one above that Greg was pointing out, that's the same one as on the Valiant Knight and all the
Oh, is it okay?
And all the Armory Knights.
Yeah, I love that damn belt.
That one.
It's so good.
Awesome. Yeah.
All right, let's get on to what this crew wants to talk about.
Yeah.
Ladies.
The ladies.
Go through the sexy shots here.
That's such Trevor, dude, so good, man. I'm glad I could tell
Jeremy's like, we want to make this sexy, but not too sexy. You know, I mean, she's a nymph, you know, she's supposed to be a little tempting, but not too crazy. But yeah, I love this. It's amazing to me how different these head sculpts can look.
Isn't it?
A different paint job.
I know.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's incredible. Like I know Jeremy did Death from Sandman, based on, I don't know who you used as the head.
I don't know.
Probably Thrace at
Maybe
that
Thrace.
It might have been
Thrace.
Might have been Thrace. Which I know we can't, whatever. Sandman, we can't like anymore. Well, we can like Sandman, we just can't like Neil Gaiman anymore. Whatever.
I was just
but this is
with Jeremy.
Yeah, this is the perfect Death from Sandman sculpt right there. And God, this is my favorite figure of this whole thing. I love her. She's amazing.
Yeah,
she's incredible. This cloak is fantastic. I mean, we've gotten hooded cloaks before, but there's not. This is my favorite.
Yeah, that
the what's his name? Ias is the one with the cape, I think.
Yep.
And Joe had mentioned the seam on the top was straightened out, so they kind of reworked it a little bit.
Yeah.
His hood kind of sits weird, but that thing that's one of the reasons I love that figure is that huge hood. It's so moody.
Yes. This is what it's like. I was going to say, this is like the Emperor cloak from from Return of the Jedi. This is, I love this. I've got customs. Actually, one of my D&D characters, I need this cloak for. But
what's the fabric like, Trevor, on this? Is it kind of satiny? Is it flat?
No, it's flat. It's more of a textured. Trying to think. It's
slightly
kind of
gauzy.
like it's not even like I've got the blue one from. Who's this from? Who's the blue one from?
It's got like some
Zendai.
Yeah. It's a little more textured than this. This has got a nice smooth feel to it. It's got more of a tooth to it, so it's a little rougher. Like whereas like the Knights have like that weathered, chopped up. This feels like kind of it's rough. You know what I mean? It feels like it's kind of weathered. I don't think it has the weathering on it. As I remember,
those are like almost leaning towards like burlap.
Yes, like a miniature burlap.
Okay, that's kind of the impression I got too on the picture.
The same with these. Like these are the same kind of material that the Knights have on the with the skirt. It's kind of ripped up and beat up. It's great, man. This set, I love this set.
Killer,
incredible.
It's killer. Yeah,
it's incredible.
That picture
of Queen Ursa, talk about a different paint on the head.
Oh man,
entirely different.
So badass.
Yeah, let's go to that shot because like this,
I was so cool.
I was amazed to see this in here because it's like one of those sculpts that like Queen Ursa. I'll be honest, we need a Queen Ursa 2. Like we need version 2 of Queen Ursa. She's too important a character.
Confirmed, guys. Confirmed. You heard it here.
No. There is no. I'm not saying either way whether there is or there isn't. But
beautiful.
But this is a great sculpt. I mean, the thing is, like, I like her as a figure.
Yes,
she's pretty good. She's just older and needs some updates and some new stuff.
The ashy,
I think should be a lot cooler than she is. But this almost approaches that. Like if you painted her green, like this could be Ursa too.
Oh yeah, for sure. I can't wait to see all the talented, like David Williams and Eric Miller and all the people that custom. I can't wait to see what they do with these figures, especially the female ones.
Absolutely.
Easy there, William.
Wow,
Easy.
William, take it
Two,
easy.
get in
Take it
line.
easy. Take it easy.
I don't know if you saw these
Wow.
teeth on
The
her, but
children's show,
you know,
come
I
on.
mean, she's got some teeth. You know.
I've dealt with worse. So game.
So
Yeah,
is
but I
that
love like.
Bastet or
Yep.
the Bastet chess piece there and
Yep.
Yeah.
I
a
think
Ghost, or is it Ghost?
I
or
think they
Bastet?
said it's not Bastet. I think they said it was Ilithia.
Oh, Lithia.
Oh, that is the
I'm
Alethea. Yeah,
almost
that's
positive
Alethea, yeah.
Jeremy said it was Ilithia's piece.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're right.
I don't know that he
Yeah,
was
you're right.
positive either.
The Ziri head sculpts works great on this.
That
Love
was
it.
Those are
a
amazing figures.
surprise. I did not expect that.
Yeah, that looks fantastic too. Yeah, multiple sets of these.
Yeah,
for
more
sure.
options.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just love this whole the soft goods on this thing are my
So
favorite
good.
thing of the whole deal. You got this branch here that you can put in the cage. This is the way it was kind of presented to me to do with the head on the top of the branch, but that's that pole topper that is like right here, which is part of like a lot of the Zylonius flock figures that have like the staffs and things
Yeah.
like that with that pole topper that can hold the
I think
head.
Ravenna has one of those too.
Yep. Mhm.
Mhm.
I think she was the first actually to have that one.
The environment shot
Whip.
of the Drell is my computer wallpaper, and then the one of the
Nice.
nymph is my lock screen. And what's cool about that is I look at it, if I light up my phone, it looks like it's grayscale. It looks like this is a black and white photo of the nymph, but it's not. Like at first glance, it just looks like a black and white picture. I love the way these colors kind of sit on these characters. They look otherworldly, like, and as they should, as these kind of creatures that they are. They fit into the Mythic Legions world, but they kind of just drift into another realm, I think.
Yeah,
and I'm so excited for these.
You don't have to be
I
a
love
Mythic
the little
fan to really appreciate. My fiance was watching Mythic Conversations, and she was just like, "I want one." And then now I'm factoring. I'm like, okay, I was gonna buy 2 or 3. Now I gotta buy one, and then, but you know, people that aren't into the lore or the mythos or anything, these are beautiful. You know, a dark fairy, or you know what I mean? Like it's awesome.
Yeah, well.
Sure.
Yeah, and this
Trevor.
is so this is Chris Ferrone's this is his goblin. Oh, were you? Okay, yeah. This is his
literally was
goblin
just
gate.
Putting it out. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep. That I picked up at LegionsCon. And
Is that
I've been
the
wanting
Vertigo
the
toys,
flower is what
floor?
I put on for the nymph because I just like there's if you look at the images, there's some different backgrounds to some of them, you know, like the
Skelly boys.
he's got the skellies back there, and you know, some of them are a little different. But I try to make it look as if, I mean, he had it as it's a crossroads, and it is a crossroads. But I figured you walk to the middle of this crossroads, and suddenly these gates appear on either side, on all 4 sides of you, and you have to pick the door that you want to go through and deal with whatever character is there. And I know there's been a lot of discussion about the lore. I like the story. It's kind of like lore within lore. It's like lore of the people of mythos, you know what I mean? Like something that's kind of like a, does it exist or is it just a tale? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Is it a physical, actual place or
Yep. And Kirby was saying like he's like who do we think like has gone through? Has there any characters that we know of that are in existence who have gone through this and won with one of these characters? But it's a cool thing.
He's awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
Just because, why not?
Yeah,
sure.
And to think there's more to come. There's more perhaps that we haven't seen, right? There's more
there is more to come.
Exclusives like not day 2, they're not breaking them up like that anymore because these are going to be available both days. But yeah, so that's insane. Like I would have been over the moon with just these. That would have been fine. Perfect.
So that's different, and I think that's very cool because I know there are a lot of people who just go one day. They just can't go one day, so you can get whatever figure you want from the show, which is great. Usually Sundays there was some stuff from Saturday that was available still, but if you went Saturday, you wouldn't necessarily get access to the Sunday figure, so that's not going to be the case anymore. Cool. So what do you guys? I'm going to put on my poker face, and you guys can discuss what you think we might get. Greg, what do you think?
Something, right?
Female barbarian, I think for sure.
Female, like legendary barbarian.
Yes, I'm sorry, female legendary barbarian. It was
which is referenced in the bio, right?
Yes.
So,
The
okay,
legendary barbarian.
hang on.
Yep.
On
In
that,
the bio of the legendary barbarian.
So they talk about how sometimes he's seen with a female, and he's a folk hero. Another folk hero is Dorina, and she's like, so it's like He-Man and She-Ra. So I wonder if that's just like a nod back to her.
Oh, it could be, yeah.
Could be.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'd love to see like a 1.0 female legendary barbarian. Don't get me wrong, but
I think they could
that
do
was
it.
where my
easy
I would
mind went
too.
first.
With
I mean, again, no
Neve,
knowledge
yeah.
because I don't even know. Maybe what is it going to be?
Maybe.
But
You
in
take
terms
a lot
of
of
like
pictures.
the female, in
don't
terms of the
remember.
female barbarian, I mean, Dorina is more in line with Adamon, right? Like, I mean, that's like the He-Man too. So, I mean, yes, you can turn the legendary barbarian into like a more contemporary, dirtier looking He-Man, I guess.
Right. So,
so I don't know if Dorina would be the pair up with that.
Is a reimagining of Adamon, essentially, then maybe the legendary barbarian to like female legendary barbarian is a reimagining of, various
three
female
different hair
barbarians.
colors and stuff.
Yeah.
Too.
Red Sonja.
I'd be all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. Am I giving away anything? You guys are saying it. You guys are saying it. So I'm just no. Oh God, this is so hard sometimes.
We won't tell.
I'm speculating, not
We'll
knowing.
keep
Okay,
ourselves.
let's say I don't know anything about like what else is coming. All right. I think if you're gonna do a female legendary barbarian, you're gonna be the same thing, right? Like you're gonna do a dark hair,
Right.
you're gonna do red hair,
Options.
red Sonja, and you're gonna do a yellow, a blonde haired, which is gonna be, could be, a She-Ra or whatever,
Yeah.
So what heads would they use? You like
I don't
Belulith?
know.
Like a Belulith? I'm sorry, I can't say her name
Belulith.
right.
Well, like
Belulith.
Stacy.
I mean, I
see
like
them
this
maybe
one.
using-
Like I could see this one or this one,
depending
Well,
on
no,
what
not that
body
one.
style they go. Like if they use like the Neve parts for like a 1.0, like a bigger barbarian.
Neve
Her
would
head
be
might be a little
good,
bit-
actually.
Yeah, Neve, I could see.
Mhm.
They would just have a new head sculpt maybe for her.
Oh, I mean, this guy's got a new head sculpt, so maybe.
Right. Yeah.
like,
So
why
I mean,
not?
they would maybe change her skin tone to a little darker, like the legendary barbarian.
I could
Neve
see them doing
body.
something like that. Yeah,
Change
like
the
a
head
new
sculpt.
female head sculpt that's a little more, barbarian-esque. Yeah.
And plenty of belts. We need some more belts. I like the
Belch
belts.
and, like,
The
the
Juno
boobs
head
back.
is fantastic. Like I can see the basis of the Juno head without the whole, shaved scalp thing being the basis for something like that. That'd be cool. I'd be down with that. She's got a great look. Actually, Hadriana has a great look too for a barbarian.
Oh,
like if
for
you put
sure.
the Hadriana
Love
head and
Hadriana.
you just had different hair on top of it, would be incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Screw me up, man.
What's that?
Jason 2.0. Jason's asking if Ghost of Christmas Past is 1.0. She's 2.0.
Yeah, I know, Kadeem. I gotta be careful, man. Gotta be careful.
If Terrence does his job right, maybe we'll get more out of Trevor in the future.
That's right. Apply those drinks.
No, I don't really.
I know.
I don't really succumb to alcohol. So what else? What else do you think? So we're right now we're thinking like maybe they drop a female barbarian, legendary barbarian. Now, do you think that's going to be? Do you think that's going to be like something that's going to be a figure that they announce, or do you think that's going to be like a drop at the show?
I think that's more likely to be a table drop.
Table drop, yeah.
I
Valiant.
think the next exclusive, the LegionsCon exclusive, the pre-announced thing, I think that maybe that'll be Cosmic.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Maybe built off of the big heavy armor that that the Ox Crew have, because that'll be kind of around that time coming out, right?
Yeah.
So could be on there.
Yeah, and I wonder if it'll be a single figure or if we're going to get.
You can't talk either now, man. So like, you're with me. Like you can't chat and I can't. I got to sit here like an idiot and just not say anything.
And I know it's kind of obvious now, but they're getting rid of all the armory parts, so the armory will be all new and not like a rehash of last year.
All right, let's jump on that.
Just do
Like,
necro
what do you
parts.
think that's going to be? Do you think they'll do something like that again this year? I mean, it was a hit last year.
Oh yeah.
They said it's
Um,
coming back. I'm pretty
I think
sure.
so for
Yeah,
sure.
I think Jeremy did say during a show that he.
Well,
they-
it's
Some of those
interesting.
newer-
Once we had the tease of the Crossroads, a lot of people were speculating that was going to be the armory. That was a hint to the armory experience.
Mm, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
before
Which
they announced
path
them,
you
yeah.
take?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, do you
Yeah,
want to go
yeah.
the 1.0 path or the 2.0 path? or
Right. So
something
there was a
like
lot of good speculation in that regard.
I-
So which still
Well,
could
now that would be
applied
interesting if they
to-
did 4 paths that you could go down, and there was 2
Right.
1.0 paths and 2 2.0 paths that you could. But I don't know.
that.
This is something I have no idea about, so I can actually speculate.
I think
Dwarfs would be great. Yeah.
I think it could
Dwarves,
be
I know everybody
barbarian.
wants dwarves. Yeah.
I think it could be barbarian. I think it could be
That would be cool.
barbarians and orcs. You
Mhm.
know, do you have
Mhm.
like a few and maybe like a few different like skin tones, like a solid
Mhm.
black, you know, a human flesh tone, and then like an orc, you know, and then various armors and stuff like with the leathers.
Mhm.
I can see that. Yeah.
Like I think it could be that. I like a lot of people are in here saying dwarves, right? Like build it off of the new like kind of like starting point would be with all the parts from the new dwarf 2-pack.
Mhm.
Maybe build it from there out.
Do we have enough
Um,
parts for that? I think we probably.
That's what I
do,
was
right?
thinking.
Dwarves, sure. I would say so.
Yeah, no. I mean, to go like there'll be some older parts in there, but there's going to be
Yeah.
a lot of the new. There's a lot of newer parts with that 2-pack.
Yeah.
Um,
And it's not
enough.
even necessarily a lot of parts. It's just a lot of colors, perhaps too. You know?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Well, yes, you're right. Yeah, it's not. Well, I mean, for a variety of body types, I guess, and armor types, or you know, whatever torso types.
And do we
Um,
think because it looks like a medieval marketplace that it's going to be always mythic, or at least for the foreseeable
No.
future?
No.
You think Cosmic is open?
I think
A
it should
Tusk-
be.
A Tusk armory experience would be
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, because we almost have that already. We have so many Tusk parts in different colors, but yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
amazing.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'm a little tusked out, but
Yeah.
I would like to see I like the new bodies from the from the new waves, with
Yeah.
the bigger
I don't-
parts and
I
stuff
don't
like
love
that. But I don't know
this.
if that's going to be ready.
The
It
pads
would be
of
cool
dwarf.
if they had you know,
Build a
like
swing. There you go.
exclusive parts that kind of complement the tusk, you know, like new
Yeah.
pieces that attach to the tusk to make it new. I don't know.
Yeah, to
Well, I
be
think you would
chest
see
pieces or
you would see
something, or-
Novian lean parts. You would see like, yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
interesting to see how they would do the Tusk. I did want to mention the goblins. Like a lot of people are saying, build a goblin it'll be like goblins and dwarves. I hope it's not. I love goblins. They're like my favorite thing, but I don't love them as 1.0 figures. Like if I want a goblin experience, I want my goblins to be 2.0 goblins, the small goblins, you know, like, so if they include them, I would not be as happy as if they had done it with like, I would want a 2.0 armory experience. And not
See, I
just
like the
dwarves
1.0 goblins too, but yeah, I get what
I
you're
like
saying.
them, but I much prefer
Mhm.
the
Skinny things.
2.0.
And the fact
little
is,
guys.
like
Man,
the way they did it,
Won't
and they
go.
don't have to do it the same way they've done it. It's all the same body type, right? Like, so you can mix and match a lot, and you can't really necessarily mix and match the
Yeah, you don't wanna-
2.0.
yeah,
So,
you
like,
can't
if
do-
you've got different body types, it's going to be a little more limiting as to the amount of combinations that you can do. Obviously,
Yeah.
Somebody's panicking a little bit, I think, because we're 5 minutes away from having to get out of here. We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
So you think no more nights then? You don't think they would do nights at all?
I think we're done with
Yes.
nights. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
going to guess we're done with nights.
I would
I don't
say
know.
they would only do it if they had 4 really awesome new colors to like go off of.
Barbarians, I could see. We've got a lot of barbarian parts.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of new barbarian
Mhm.
parts. We've got
And I like the thought of mixing that with orcs too. because they
More
cross
orcs.
overlap.
Need more orcs. More
Yeah,
orcs and
it's
more
the
vampires.
issue there is going to be we're talking about like
Right.
we're
see you,
talking about
Cloud.
skin colors, right? Like we're not talking about armor that you could mix a green and a red with necessarily. I mean, you could do whatever you want, but you know, a green with, you know, Caucasian
White.
arms is going to look a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
weird, you know what I mean, or whatever, or you know,
It's your toys, you know. You do what you want.
No,
So
you can do whatever you want. Sure.
Maybe one thing you grab isn't just a torso. Maybe it's like that barbarian pack that they had this year, where it's like you grab the torso and the upper arms and the upper legs or something like that.
Yeah. So it's a torso.
This-
You can grab a black, white, whatever, you know, tan, like the barbarian.
That black gloss
legendary
that they use
barbarian.
on like the vampires would be a nice color.
Yeah, that'd
for
be cool.
filters.
This might be stupid, but what about skeletons? Would they?
What about cloth
Sure.
goods?
Could they do a
Cloth goods?
skeleton kind of
Cloth goods
armor?
might be.
I would love skeletons. I think people are skeletoned out. I don't know. I mean, we're gonna have all sorts of
Brett
So we've
buys
got
enough.
the 4-pack
for
of
the-
skeletons. We have Necronominus. I think by LegionsCon, I don't know if they've anticipated this, but I think people are going to be like, all right, enough with the bones. We got a lot of bones.
I'm just saying, you never know.
Not to mention, there's a
You
lot of
never
people
know,
who don't
Greg.
like different colored bones. Like red
Trevor's
bones.
trying to throw us off now.
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
not
he's-
trying to throw you off of anything. I don't know what's going to happen for this. I have not asked, so I don't know.
I love the surprise though. I can't wait to find out.
For sure. No such thing as skeletoned out. Well, I know. Yeah, you and Mr.
Right.
Tidy are not never skeletoned out. But me neither. I love the skellies, but I don't know how much you could do with that, honestly.
Need more vampires.
Built to track.
Yes.
I don't know where I'd put
Yeah,
them, but
This'll
Vamps,
be a
man. Vamps need some
2026
love,
Blake.
man. We
they need some love.
yeah, we need some heads. We need some. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I need to remind the audience.
We know.
Right?
All right. Well, I mean, I think we've come to no conclusion here whatsoever tonight, but
It's always fun to speculate.
and I'm no help. But
Oh, yeah.
I think we're excited. We're excited for these packs, the Crossroads, which is cool.
Do we have any indication of when the next reveal of the next exclusive is going to be? It's got to be
Nope.
coming up soon.
I even double checked today with Jeremy. I'm like, because I said in the description we have the first ? Reveals, and I'm like, did you actually say there's going to be other reveals? He's like, yes. I'm like, I thought you did. I'm just double checking because I don't want to say anything out of turn. But no, nothing's. We don't know. We don't know what it's going to be. We don't know when it's going to be.
It's going to be
Yeah,
great.
horrific.
Whatever it is.
I don't remember them being too spread out when he's done this
No.
before. So I would imagine it's
so
coming
far.
fairly soon. We'll see. Who knows?
Hand to God, I don't know what the timetable is for that. I have no idea. Those images may or may not be done at this point. I have no idea. I do have an idea, but I'm not going to tell you. So I don't know when they're coming out. I don't know. Could be next month. Could be next week. Could be.
They're going to be
2
great
months from now.
whenever
Oh,
they
yeah.
can.
That's always
Yeah, for sure.
You'll love them. You definitely will love them. Not that I've seen them. I don't know. So.
All I hear is them.
Right. Yeah. See, where our ears are attuned to.
That's just
Subtle.
that's just a thing you say, like,
It's like a
because you don't want to say it because then you're definitely indicating there's only one.
Creature.
So I'm
okay.
saying them, which could just
them
refer to
as in
one.
multiple photos. The photos. Them.
Oh, good save, Cloud. Good save.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct. Exactly.
Yeah. When you go to lunch,
uh,
Trevor's buying this week.
we got a D&D game to play. I apologize. I would love to continue to go. We're gonna have you guys on
It was
again.
fun.
This was
Thank
fun,
you.
and I don't feel like we got enough time to talk to you guys about stuff because there was a lot going on, more than I thought. Actually, I thought we were gonna get to talk a little bit more. But Cloud, thank you very much for coming on. Appreciate it. You're gonna be on Legions and Liquor.
Legions
what
and
is it?
Liquor.
This week or next week?
I think the 18th. Dan is currently in
What's this
Greece.
weekend?
Is celebrating his 20-year anniversary with his girlfriend Amanda. They are in Greece right now.
When are
and
they? When are
good
they
for
just
him.
going to tie this knot? Like, come on, Dan. Let Dan. If you're
It sounds
listening,
like he has
I say-
no.
Grease, you're
Pull
in
the trigger.
Greece. Do it now, like right
Do it.
now. Damn.
There you go.
Watch.
He's
Wow.
gonna come back with a ring.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think the 18th. I think the 18th is the next Sunday stream. So I think he comes back.
I so wanted to be on the last one. The last one was like
100th.
everybody's collections, and I was like, damn it, I just couldn't do it. But
they went for like 11 hours.
It was
mayhem.
nuts.
Wow.
It was nuts. It was ridiculous. I tuned in at like 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, you guys are
Nothing
still
should last
on?
for 11
Dan's
hours.
like, yes, we're still on. It was like,
Yeah, I don't know how he did it without like needing to run to the bathroom or eat.
I know, and he was drinking
He's
too.
surviving
like,
on cider.
Yeah. Schmerb,
Yes,
when is your next new to Mythics coming out? You just got a recent one recently. You had a one release 2 days ago.
Every Tuesday I've got taped episodes. Next one is Michael Xavier.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
And I just did one with Jeremy, and I'm chasing Eric Treadaway.
Wow.
So
Awesome.
hopefully new ones pretty soon.
Damn,
here.
you're getting some big guns here. Look at you.
And then live is this Sunday. Yep.
Awesome.
This Sunday?
This Sunday, 9 a.m.
I'm not really doing anything, so
Right
Well,
on.
I might be up.
Yeah, you guys are all welcome. Everyone, you guys.
It's a great show. Like it's fun. On the shows themselves are great. You've really gotten good, man. You've really gotten good.
Love
Questions
your
like
Mythic shows, man.
Thank
So
you
good.
guys.
So
Thank you
good,
for
Greg.
love.
Yeah.
I kind of hassled Bill to be on the last one. It was a Star Wars kind of.
oh,
I
that
elbowed my way in.
I'm like, Bill, if you really want to come,
You
here's the link.
You didn't hassle me. I elbowed my way into that.
And it was a lot of fun.
I had
to elbow my way in too because Schmerb is like I don't know what kind of questions. I'm like, let's just talk. And that's what I really like about the shows is when you just like get to talk. Like you got some good questions now. You become a good interviewer, but I just like when you guys just chat, like whoever
great conversation.
Just like wherever it goes, it's a fun conversation.
I'm a talker. I like to talk. Thank you.
Too. That's why you guys couldn't get a word in edgewise tonight. So
you keep them.
you
try to keep them to an hour, Greg. That's just not long enough. I'm enjoying it so much, and I'm like, no, keep going, man.
Yeah, I know you. I know it gets to the end, and you're like, well, I think I'm like, no, keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
All these shows with my friends, I just wanted to keep going.
Yes,
like, and, the Mythic Enablers, they'll do like an hour and a half.
Yeah,
like, just keep talking. Anyway,
well, we do have a D&D campaign, so we can't do.
We do have a D&D campaign.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I want to answer Hoff the Basher's question. What channel is D&D?
Yeah.
So we are testing the Four Horsemen's Mythic
5e.
Legions role-playing 5e game right now, and while we are taping it to hopefully be shared at a future date, it's not available now. But Mythic Legions or Legion's Quest, which is another D&D game that we play on, is available to watch and enjoy through the Just Shelve It Jesse's channel on YouTube's. So definitely check that out. We are episode 13 or something on that. So if you're interested in watching that, go check that out. Legion's Quest.
It's good. We've gotten good. We've gotten good. We were shaky at first.
You guys are good folks there. Good people.
But we're coming into our own. I think we're pretty decent role players, I gotta say. Like we've grown. We've grown a little bit. We still don't know what the hell we're doing when it comes to combat. Like we're a mess, but whatever.
You know what? You watch Critical Role and you see people have been doing this for 30 years, and they're like, "Wait, what do I roll again?" So I don't feel bad.
I could never keep track.
Yeah, that's not how people, like real people, play. Like they're great voice actors and stuff, but like we do a pretty good job.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Is the man. A lot of fun.
Oh, Joji is the
Joe's
man.
amazing.
He's a gift. He's a gift to us all.
He is a gift. Yeah,
I love that guy.
Before Curtis yells at us, we're gonna get going. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys coming on.
Gifts.
Thank you.
Yeah, the gift that we were given this day of days. All right. Thank you guys, everybody, for joining us. Appreciate it. Follow us because we may be live on Memorial Day.
Send us those videos.
I think that's a likelihood. I would say that's a likelihood.
It may be 99 and a half. It may be 100. Depends on how many videos we get.
I'm sending one.
And how much planning I can do between now and then. Oh, please do, Greg. That would be amazing.
Without shoes.
Yeah, send us those videos, whatever you want, like whatever your memories are of these last 100 episodes. You know, back to Mythic Mondays, man, on Instagram. That this is when we kind of started this whole thing, which was
that's right.
It's pretty cool. It doesn't seem like much, but 100 episodes is a lot, man. It's a lot.
That's good,
That's
man.
an achievement. That's an achievement.
It is.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. Appreciate you. See you maybe in 2 weeks, maybe in 3 weeks. We'll see.
Thank you guys.
Have a good night. And
cheers.
Take care.